What if I told you that just 30 minutes of running every single day could completely transform not just your body, but your entire life? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something that millions of people around the world do, but very few truly understand: the incredible impact of running every single day. Now, I'm not talking about becoming a marathon runner or training for the Olympics. I'm talking about regular people, like you and me, lacing up their shoes and hitting the pavement consistently, day after day. By the end of this video, you're going to discover the science-backed transformations that happen to your body, your mind, and even your entire personality when you commit to running daily. Some of these changes will shock you. Others will inspire you to start today. So let's get into it. Let's be brutally honest about what happens in that first week. You're pumped. You've got new running shoes, maybe a new playlist, and you're ready to become the next version of yourself. That first run, it might feel amazing. The endorphins are flowing, you feel accomplished. And you're thinking, why didn't I start this sooner? But here's what's actually happening inside your body. Your muscles are experiencing micro-tears. Your cardiovascular system is in shock, because it's not used to this level of demand. Your body is basically saying, "What are you doing to me?" This is where most people quit. Your legs are sore. Every muscle in your body is screaming. Getting out of bed feels like climbing Mount Everest. You're experiencing what scientists call DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. But here's the truth that nobody tells you. This pain is temporary, but the person you're becoming is permanent. During this first week, your body is actually making incredible adaptations. Your heart is already starting to pump blood more efficiently. Your mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, are beginning to multiply. Your body is literally evolving. Now we're getting to the really interesting part. After 2 weeks of consistent running, your heart becomes more efficient. Your resting heart rate starts to drop. Why? Because your heart is getting stronger. It can pump more blood with each beat, so it doesn't have to work as hard. Studies show that people who run regularly can reduce their resting heart rate by 5 to 25 beats per minute. That means your heart is literally working less to keep you alive. It's like upgrading from a cheap old engine to a high-performance sports car. Your lung capacity increases dramatically. You're breathing deeper, taking in more oxygen with each breath. That staircase that used to leave you breathless, now it's nothing. Your VO2 max, the maximum amount of oxygen your body can use during exercise, is climbing. Here's something incredible. When you run consistently, your body doesn't just burn calories during the run. Your metabolism stays elevated for hours afterward. This is called the afterburn effect, or EPOC. Excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Plus, your body starts becoming more efficient at burning fat for fuel. You're literally training your body to become a fat-burning machine. Your legs start looking different. Your calves become more defined. Your quads start showing. Even your core gets stronger because running engages your entire body, not just your legs. But it's not just about looking good. These muscles are becoming more efficient, more powerful, more resilient. This is where running transforms from a physical activity into something almost spiritual. Neuroscientists have discovered something mind-blowing. Regular running actually increases the size of your hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for memory and learning. Running triggers the release of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain. It helps new brain cells grow and protects existing ones. You're not just getting physically stronger, you're literally becoming smarter. Remember those endorphins we talked about earlier? By month 2, your brain has created new neural pathways. Running becomes your natural antidepressant. Studies have shown that running can be as effective as medication for treating mild to moderate depression. When you run, Your brain releases endorphins, natural painkillers, dopamine, the reward chemical, serotonin, the happiness chemical, and norepinephrine, which helps with focus and mood. You're basically creating your own pharmacy inside your body. Here's something nobody talks about. Running every day teaches you that you're capable of so much more than you think. That voice in your head that says, "I'm too tired," or "I'll do it tomorrow," you start winning against it. Every single. This mental toughness doesn't just stay on the running track. It bleeds into every area of your life. That difficult project at work, you tackle it. That uncomfortable conversation you've been avoiding, you have it. That goal you thought was impossible, you start chasing it. By month 2 or 3, you'll notice you're sleeping like a baby. Your sleep quality improves dramatically because your body needs the recovery time. Your stress hormones like cortisol are regulated. Your circadian rhythm is optimized, and your body temperature regulation improves. You fall asleep faster, sleep deeper, and wake up feeling actually refreshed. This is where things get really interesting. Running stops being something you do and becomes part of who you are. Regular moderate intensity running strengthens your immune system. Studies show that people who run regularly get sick less often. Your body produces more white blood cells, your lymphatic system works more efficiently, and your body becomes better at fighting off infections. But here's the caveat. There's a sweet spot. Too much intense running without adequate recovery can actually temporarily suppress your immune system. That's why consistency at moderate intensity beats sporadic intense efforts. Something magical happens around month 4. You start naturally craving healthier foods. Why? Because your body is smart. It realizes that junk food makes your runs harder and makes you feel terrible. You start reaching for whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, not because you're forcing yourself, but because that's what your body wants. You're not on a diet. You've changed your lifestyle. When you've run every single day for 4, 5, 6 months, you carry yourself differently. You walk taller. You speak with more confidence. You take on challenges that would have terrified you before. Why? Because you've proven to yourself that you can commit to something difficult and follow through. That's rare in today's world. That's powerful. You might join a running group. You might inspire friends or family to join you. Running becomes a shared experience. These social connections add another layer of benefit. Humans are social creatures, and shared activities strengthen bonds. Let's talk about what happens when running every day becomes your lifestyle for a year or more. Research from the Copenhagen City Heart Study found that joggers live on average 6.2 years longer than non-joggers. Running reduces your risk of heart disease by up to 45%, stroke by up to 25%, type 2 diabetes by up to 50%, certain cancers by up to 20%, and Alzheimer's and dementia by up to. You're literally adding years to your life and life to your years. Unlike what some people think, running actually strengthens your bones when done properly. The impact forces signal your body to increase bone density, reducing your risk of osteoporosis as you age. Long-term runners develop a higher pain tolerance. This isn't about being tough. It's about your nervous system adapting. You become more resilient, physically and mentally. Now I have to be real with you. Running every single day isn't all rainbows and butterflies. Let's talk about the potential downsides and how to avoid them. Running every day increases your risk of overuse injuries like runner's knee, shin splints, plantar fasciitis, and stress fractures. The key: listen to your body. Some days, running might mean an easy 15-minute jog. Recovery is part of the process. Your body grows and adapts during rest, not during the run itself. If you're running every day, make sure you vary your intensity. Not every run should be hard. You get adequate sleep, 7 to 9 hours. You fuel properly with enough protein and calories. and you consider active recovery. Some days run slower and shorter. Sometimes, running every day can become an obsession rather than a healthy habit. If you're injured or sick, it's okay to take a day off. The streak isn't more important than your long-term health. So you're inspired. You want to start. Here's exactly how to do it right. Don't try to run 5 miles on day 1. Start with 10 to 15 minutes. Even if it feels easy, resist the urge to do more. You're building a habit, not training for a race. 80% of your runs should be at an easy conversational pace. Only 20% should be harder efforts. This prevents burnout and injury. This is non-negotiable. Go to a running store, get your gait analyzed, and buy proper running shoes. Your feet, knees, and back will thank you. Tell people you're doing this. Post on social media, join a running group, track your runs on an app. When you make it public, you're more likely to follow through. Tie running to something you already do every day. For example, right after my morning coffee, I run. This makes it automatic. Lay out your running clothes. Set them next to your bed. Remove all friction. When you wake up, you just have to put them on and go. So, what actually happens when you run every day? Your body transforms. Your mind strengthens. Your life changes. You become someone who keeps promises to themselves. You become someone who doesn't quit when things get hard. You become someone who takes control of their health, their energy, their entire life. But here's the secret that nobody tells you. The running isn't the point. The point is who you become in the process. Every single day, you lace up those shoes. You're voting for the person you want to be. You're building evidence that you're someone who follows through. You're creating a new identity, and that identity shift. That's what changes everything. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and say it's easy. Some days you won't want to do it. Some days it will rain. Some days you'll be tired. Some days you'll question why you started this in the first place. But I promise you this. You will never regret the run. You might regret skipping it, but you'll never regret doing it. So here's my challenge to you. Start today, not tomorrow, not Monday. Today, even if it's just 10 minutes around your neighborhood, even if you're slow, even if you have to walk half of it, just because 6 months from now, you're going to wish you had started today. If this video inspired you, smash that like button and drop a comment telling me I'm starting today. Let's build a community of people who are committed to becoming the best version of themselves. And if you want more fitness motivation, science-backed health tips, and real talk about transformation, hit that subscribe button and turn on notification. Remember, you're not just going for a run, you're becoming someone new. Now get out there and show the world what you're made of. I'll see you in the next video. Keep running, keep